Thanks for tuning in to this Stability Ball core series. We're going to start off with a hip thrust or glute bridge. So head and neck are comfortably on the ball, right? Upper shoulders comfortably on the ball. Knees stay in line with the ankles. We're going to squeeze the glutes, drive the heels into the floor, raise the hips. And here you can kind of play around with the breathing. What I often like to do, especially without weight, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Squeeze the glutes, drive the heels into the floor. Again, inhale up, exhale lower down. Again, make sure the head and neck are comfortably on the ball. Same position, right? Now you're going to hold that glute bridge, right? Hips up, pressing through the heels. And we're going to do a little lateral shift here, going side to side, side to side. Keep those hips up, don't let them drop. Again, the head, neck, upper shoulders comfortably on the ball. When you first start this, move, small movement side to side. And as you become more and more confident, more and more stable, then you can move a little further side to side. Again, keep those hips up. Exhale as you move into the stretch. Inhale as you come back. Exhale as you shift. Inhale as you come back. And play with the breathing here. The most important thing is that you are breathing. Next, we're going to come into a rotation. So we have a medicine ball, right? Same position, glute bridge, arms overhead, arms stay straight the entire time, holding that medicine ball. It can be as heavy or as light as you want to. The key here is you're not moving at the shoulders, you're moving at the torso. Exhale as you rotate, inhale as you come back. Keep the hips nice and high. Now when you're first starting off, I'm going 90 degrees, but when you first start off, you may want to make this movement a little bit smaller again until you feel confident and you feel stable. So you can always reduce this. Maybe you go 30 degrees in each direction. Maybe you go 45 degrees in each direction. Take your time. Make sure you're stable first. That's the most important thing. Keep the hips high. Again, exhale as you rotate. Inhale as you come back. From here, we're going to move into a stability ball crunch. So ball, we're sitting the lumbar spine on the ball or the lower back against the ball. Cool thing about the ball, right, is you get a little bit more extension as you come back into that crunch or you extend back from that crunch. Most important thing about the crunch, again, you want either the hips or the ribs to stay stable. So my hips aren't tucking under. You don't want to tuck the tailbone under. Keep the top of the hips pressing into the mat. Exhale, squeeze the ribs to the hips. Exhale, squeeze the ribs to the hips. Notice I'm using different arm positions, right? The closer the arms are towards the chest, the easier this is. So you can always have the hands across the chest, the hands at the ears, or the arms overhead to make it a little more challenging. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to roll over. We're going to start off with a prone cobra. So feet shoulder width apart. If you want, you can have the feet pressing against a wall for even more support here. As you inhale, you're going to open up, expand in the arms, opening up in the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back and together. As you squeeze the shoulder blades back and together, reach the thumbs up and back towards the wall behind you, reaching out through the fingertips. Keep the neck soft here. Imagine like you have a cantaloupe or a big grapefruit between the chin and the chest. Here we're going to come into opposite arm, opposite leg reach. Again, feet just outside of shoulder width, arms shoulder width apart. We're going to inhale, reach out, exhale as you come back. Inhale, open up, exhale as you come back. Last exercise we're going to do, we're going to come out into a plank position. So here's the thing when it comes to a plank on the stability ball. You can always come out as far as feels comfortable for you. Now I'm coming into a reverse crunch, but the way to regress this is just come out into a plank and just hold a plank. Coming into the reverse crunch, right, we're just pulling those knees in and then extending back out. Exhale as you pull the knees in, inhale as you extend back out. The knees come in, the chin comes into the chest at the same time. Exhale in, inhale out. Now again, if this becomes too much at any point, just hold a plank. If the ball on the shins becomes too much, walk it back. Maybe the ball stays on the thighs. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Reach out if you have any questions.